It's time to spiritually get ready for Christmas. As Catholics, we get ready for the Christmas season by first having the Advent season. Now, this can be a little confusing because in America, the Christmas season starts shortly after Halloween. I was driving, it was November 2nd, I was listening to the radio, and I was hearing people talk about how we got to start our holiday shopping now. So the American Christmas season is something that begins in November and ends shortly after December 25th, right? But as Catholics, our Christmas season has two parts to it, you could say. The first part of our Christmas season is what we call Advent. The Advent season starts the fourth Sunday before Christmas this year, December 2nd, 9th, 16th, 23rd, 4 Sundays before Christmas Day, the 25th. Now, in those 4 Sundays and the other days of the week that go with them, these are days of Advent, from the Latin word advenio, the Latin word for arrival, and so we spiritually prepare for the Christmas season, the arrival of Jesus. We also then have the Christmas season that starts on December 25th, or the Vigil of the 25th. Now, the Christmas season, that's the actual celebration of Christmas, and it runs through the Feast of the Baptism of the Lord, sometime in the middle of January. So our Catholic Christmas season is long, starting with Advent and going through Christmas season itself into the days of Christmas afterwards. So how can we better use this Christmas time? Advent, you want to prepare spiritually for the coming of Christ. The readings of the church have a penitential nature. They take on the attitude of what would life have been like if the Savior hadn't been born for us. We hear readings from the prophet Isaiah about how life was difficult without the Savior and the challenges of life without Jesus. So we use that to spiritually prepare. Also during the Advent season, you notice that Father at Mass will wear the Lenten penitential colors of purple. He might have a slightly different purple color to emphasize the royalty of Jesus, but it still is a penitential time, different but similar to Lent. We also notice in Advent that we don't sing a Gloria in our Sunday Mass, which is just like Lent as well, noting that penitential flavor. We don't have to do extra abstinence like we do in Lent, but it's good to do some penance during Advent to prepare for Christmas. Now, when Christmas itself hits, that's when the party starts. We have the octave of Christmas, which is just like the octave of Easter, 8 days. That Christmas is so big it spills over to the 8 days afterwards, ending on New Year's Day, which is the feast of the motherhood of Mary. It's also the day when Jesus would have been circumcised. We also then spill over to the 12 days of Christmas, running through the 5th, ending with the Epiphany, January 6th, when the wise men came bringing gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh, to honor the newly born king, who was to be a sacrifice, who was also a God to be worshipped. So remember, the Christmas season doesn't end on December 25th. And don't just jump into Christmas without having an Advent first to spiritually prepare. Make sure you use these 4 Sundays. You use the time to make a good confession so that Christmas will really be that joyful welcoming of the Savior. God bless you. I love you. Have a great week.